Hey guys, hope you're all well and welcome to episode 4 of my Sheffield United Football Manager 21 save. We've kickstarted the season in this episode. We obviously have now Champions League football, so it's a lot more challenging, a lot more interesting. But yeah, let's see how we got on, guys. So guys, as you can see, we are struggling. We are really struggling this season. It has been one of the most frustrating periods. Yeah, I just don't know how else to explain it. It's been very frustrating. It's been amazing in the Champions League. We've actually qualified. We've qualified, to the knockout stages, but in the league itself, we are struggling to get that balance between European football, and league football. And unfortunately, we're actually succeeding in the area where we don't really want to. But if we go through the schedule here, we started off okay. Lost to very frustrating games in Newcastle. Wilson again just rips me apart every single time. Good result against Wolves, I'd say, very hard fought. Played really well against Man United in that first half, I felt, but they just got the luck and the rub of the green. But in the Champions League against Porto, 0-0, great result. 1-1 against Leipzig. We go down here a little bit more, 3-0 against Leipzig. But then we lose like to Reading and West Brom and to Watford, and it's been so disappointing. It really has. I don't even know where it's going wrong at the moment. It's going to take a little bit of time to figure this out. But again, straight back with a win against Porto. It almost doesn't make sense, does it really? But when you think about it, it is kind of getting that balance between the league and the Champions League. Perfectly spot on right now. I mean, we haven't won in the Premier League in 4 games. So we're 4 games in and we haven't won. So it's about time we change that. This is a must-win game against Leeds. Our home record is absolutely abysmal as well. I think it's worse than our away record. But then this month here coming up, we've got Napoli, Liverpool, Tottenham, Man City, Chelsea, all in that month. Even Norwich are flying high right now. So this is a very tough month to come here. So yeah, there's a lot to be done. There's a lot of tough teams coming up. We're in really bad form. Some of the worst I've been in any situation really. We've changed formation. We've gone from this to now changing to this. We are new to it. We've only played 3 games in it. It's not gone great at the moment, but it can't continue. We've got to try something new. We can't continue with the old formation, so we're going to try something new. Hopefully they gel to it. They stick to it. There's enough quality, there's enough depth in this team really to be challenging on both fronts. I think so. It's very disappointing how it's all panning out at the moment. The board is still happy with me. Obviously, mid-table is where we're aiming for them anyway. I'm not. I'm setting my standards a lot higher. I'm after Europa League at the very least. For me, it needs to be Europa League at the very least, because obviously getting into the Champions League in my first season at Sheffield United, it was kind of punching well above my weight. But if we can kind of hover around this Europa League for a couple of seasons, bringing in new players, getting rid of the old deadwood that we don't want anymore. So, like McBurney's definitely out the door come the summer window. I think I'm definitely looking to get rid of him. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. A lot of work that needs to be done with this team. Not in terms of necessarily bringing in quality or talent, because we do have it. It's more about getting them to work together at the moment, figuring out what the best 11 is. Queiroz will be our main centre-back, but it's trying to find out who's going to be the one next to him. Is it going to be O'Connell, Egan? Probably not. They're probably both going to be out the door as quick as possible. We were looking at maybe bringing in like Popoff into the midfield and then moving Cody back into defence. That hasn't worked either. We've done a lot of tweaking here and there. We haven't really changed it massively or drastically, but at the moment, as it stands, we're struggling for form, and we need to change something. But I suppose it's bound to happen. We're trying to juggle both Europe and the league, but we're kind of succeeding in an area where, yes, we want to succeed in the Champions League, of course we do, but I'd rather be winning in the league than in the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather we get knocked out of the group stage of the Champions League and win in the league. But we seem to be just outperforming teams in the Champions League at the moment, which is absolutely insane to think about. Beating Leipzig 3-0 away and then coming back home and losing to Reading so poorly as well. Like it's not even necessarily about the results we're getting, but more about the performances that are going with it. So yeah, we need to crack on. and definitely get them playing a lot better than they are. And we will eventually. It will all come together. It will all click, and I will figure out exactly who that back line is, or what that that centre back partnership is. We'll figure out that link between midfield and centre backs. We'll get it sorted. We will turn this form around nicely. I suppose one thing we do need to do is probably stop conceding so many goals, to be fair, because we're conceding like 4 goals in some games, and it's really bad, and then we're having to sort of like battle to get back into it. But yeah, we will definitely get something sorted out here. It won't go like this forever, but fingers crossed we can bounce back with a win against Leeds here, who are absolutely high flying themselves, really. I mean, we've got like Leeds, Norwich, West Brom all in the Europa League spots at the moment, which is incredibly unusual. But yeah, we'll bounce back. I'm confident. We've been in some form like this, before, but maybe not quite as shocking. I've never sort of experienced. Well, I have. I've experienced bad form, obviously, but I've kind of never experienced bad form in terms of juggling between Champions League and League. Normally, I'm usually set with both, but with this Sheffield United team at the moment, it is a relatively new experience, but bad form isn't, if that makes sense. But yeah, we will sort it out. Anyways, that's it for this episode. It's just going to be nice and short, just to kind of show you what's going on, show you how bad we're playing right now, to be fair. But yeah, that's about it for this episode. So guys, if you actually like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. It means so much to me. And then if you want to watch this live, if you want to watch all this this interesting this interesting season unfold, and to see whether we can actually bounce back, yeah, all the details to my Twitch are below. But yeah, guys, everyone, stay safe, take care, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Okay, guys, so now we move on to Evolving Mindset. Free organisation, absolutely amazing people. They really, really are. And as you can see at the top there, Evolving Mindset offer free online advice sessions from qualified mental health nurses. They also offer mindfulness, stress, anxiety management, mental health awareness, and are also available should anyone need any support. I wholeheartedly recommend them. They're so good, and if you need the help, as they say, it's okay to not be okay, and it's so true. It really is. And if you are struggling out there, especially in this climate, please get in touch with Evolving Mindset. I really recommend them. Shout out to Limo, one of their mental health nurses and directors. He is a streamer on Twitch. His details will be below. If you feel like you want to just connect with a Twitch streamer, rather than contact the organisation itself, please feel free to do that. Limo will 100% support you through anything. Amazing bloke, top streamer, and like I say, he will really help you out a lot.